Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation. Leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton Boulogne, and she will serve as today's vision board inspiration for all the abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, let us begin. I'm going to start by choosing a deck for the reading. And Tinseltown is winning out again, okay? Tinseltown is coming out to play. All right, I'm going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I'm going to have a timestamp listed in the description box for you below. All right, let's do it. And for all my OGs and newbies, like, please forgive this lighting. Like, we having technical difficulties. Mercury is retrograde, and it's affecting my lights and stuff, okay? The electronics don't want to work that well. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what. It was blinking, it was flickering, and then it's just, look, bear with us. Not that you care, but just saying. All right. Collective energy, please, and thank you, Spirit. 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 Collective energy. All right, we won't be too long-winded with the shuffling. We'll do one more. All right, let us do it. Let's do this. Da-da-da-da. All right, we're starting with the Seven of Wands, okay? Keeping things close to the vest, perhaps. That's what it seems like here. We're protecting something. Oh, protecting something. That's what it looks like in this Seven of Wands anyway. But let me get some more here. Somebody's in the Seven of Wands. Standing their ground, defensive. The way she's holding this too, she could be like keeping things like keeping her heart protected type deal. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Moving forward with some protection. We have the Seven of Cups. Let me get one more here. You'll be going into a new environment that's got you feeling all a little bit like you need to protect yourself. Okay. It's just like giving, like, it's really it's giving, you know, a highly sensitive person when they go into maybe a party or something like that. And then, you know, it's like, it's a lot for them. It's giving that kind of energy. We have Four of Wands. Okay, go to a party, go to a celebration. All right, let me see here. But I am seeing you being successful. Like, this is good. This is good. If you are going into a new environment, okay, you could have just like received some level of success that has you in an arena where you're meeting new people, you need to mingle and all these kinds of things. But it is wise for you to protect and defend yourself, not let everybody know your hand. So this is actually good. Okay, so this is good. This is good energy here. I'm seeing y'all are at another stage. It's like another cycle of life. I mean, not another cycle of life. What I mean is, like, whatever this Four of Wands achievement is brought you into an area where you have to engage with others a bit more. And so you're protecting yourself and making sure that, you know, you protect yourself. Okay? We have the Three of Swords. Protecting yourself from heartache. Maybe you fall for people really fast. okay? Because this could be in the dating world, like with these options or this Four of Wands. Like you could be getting out on the dating scene, and that's what's got you out and about with other people. And so you're being very protective. Because, yeah, you could be getting over a heartbreak. Okay. All right. But this is so interesting. Like, I wonder what this Four of Wands is. I want to get more information on that. But let me continue. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Are you getting over like, you could be heartbroken because you had to leave somebody behind for whatever this opportunity is. Okay? And so now you're like, oh, I got to meet new people, but you're having to deal with ending a connection. But now you're trying to get out there and meet new people, but your heart is a little sore still. Or maybe this connection ended because you had to go, or because of whatever you're doing or accomplishing. That's why your relationship ended. They could have been the ones to end it, because you have a Three of Swords here. So it's like not something that you wanted to have happen, but it happened regardless, maybe out of your control type energy. We have the Chariot. This is a good season for you. Very good season. All kinds of new opportunities coming in for you, to be successful. You know, but your heart is just still sore. Oh, sorry to hear that. We have a Two of Cups. What is this now? You're going to be successful in getting into a new relationship. That's for sure. That's for sure. This is so interesting, though, because it's like you having to do this at a time where you're still going through heartache. But the nice thing is, it looks like you never skipped a beat. You had no, you know, it's like, honestly, with this energy, you can get whomever you want in romantic partnership, but you're still protecting yourself. Like, you may have lots and lots and lots of offers. Like, if you were online dating or something like that, this is where you get lots of swipes, lots of likes. People want to come to you, but you're just like, because you're still healing. But you do know, I think you're aware, that when the time comes, oh, you're going to get to the partnership that you want. So that's not even a worry for you. I just see you kind of like being protective of your heart. Well, are you ready even to get back out into the saddle? Are you? No, it's good to be protective. It is. I'm just saying, with this Three of Swords here, we have Justice. Oh, Spirit might be telling you that you are going to like have new love, and you are going to have the relationship of your dreams and that you want. But it might be difficult to hear that because you didn't even want the past situation to end in the first place. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. But Spirit said this is what needed to happen. This was balance. This is, but also in these new situations, it's actually kind of good that you're going through a little bit of, heartbreak, because it is helping you to be a bit more protective. Okay, because I don't know who you were with in the past. They could have broken your heart. And so it's almost kind of like when you are getting onto the dating scene, you're going to have more strength and be able to, I don't know, vet people better, or at least take your time to get to know them before you commit to anything serious. We have the World card here. I feel like you had somebody who you had to leave behind because they didn't like your career, or because you had to leave. You had to leave. It's something about work, or you had to, like, that's what I'm saying. The options are about to be endless for you, because your career is going to bring you into communication and contact with more eligible bachelors or suitors or whatever. Bachelors or bachelorettes, take it where it resonates. But I feel like you know this. It's just you're just sad because you didn't want this to have to be the case in the first place. So you're still nursing your wounds and all that kind of stuff. Might be coming a little fast for you here. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like y'all are preparing to get back out there. Y'all could be preparing to go out there and online date. Okay. That could be a thing here too. We have the Four of Cups. Oh, collective. This is where it's just like there are very good eligible bachelors and or bachelorettes and everybody around you, but you just not interested. You just don't even, because your heart is still hurting. Um hmm, hmm. Spirit wants you to know that it will be balanced out in due time though. Like you will come back to center and, rebalance yourself. Like this is only for a time. But it's kind of strange. Like you might just feel a little bit like out of your element, like a fish. Like what am I looking for? It's like you came into this new phase of your life, because I did say that now here the World card is, where you are attractive, successful. It looks like you can get whomever you want. But like I said, you just didn't want to be in the situation to get whomever you wanted. You wanted what you had, and now it's gone. And so that is just like, what's on your mind. And so it doesn't matter how amazing somebody is, you still just feel this disconnection and this loss. We have the Knight of Wands. Like I said, you have no shortage of people who want to romance you or get with you. Let me see here. Let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay, collective. Whomever you were thinking about in the past, please let them go. The sooner the better. I mean, emotionally, maybe do some cord cutting, something, because they weren't what you needed, especially if they were like not supportive of your career, or if your career had anything to do with why you all broke up. This is somebody who wouldn't have been supportive to you. They don't have the capacity to support you. They're not what you need for this new phase of your life, and that's why this happened. And that's why justice is right here in spirit saying you're going to see that this is exactly what was supposed to happen. They can't go to this next phase with you, and I know you're sad about it and maybe you don't see it now, but they can't go to this next phase because they're not on your level. They wouldn't be able to handle this next phase, you in a successful era. And what, you gonna stop being successful in your own right just to appease this person? You would have to dim yourself down. You would have to stop being as ambitious as you are. Yeah, for sure. And the reason I'm saying you need to like get over them as fast as you can is because you have a whole ass emperor. Like you have the suitors that are coming into you now. Like I said, you're like, oh, they're perfectly fine. They're more than fine. They're very good for you, and they're exactly what you would need in this next phase of your life, because they can handle somebody with your level of success. And I just see one person in particular being strong enough to wait for you to heal. And they're waiting for you to heal from this past connection. They can probably see that you are defensive, that perhaps you're, not as interested in what they have to offer, or because they know that they can sense that there's somebody else on your mind. Or maybe you've told them, I recently went through a breakup or whatever, or we had to break up because of my career. And so they can see, you had to break up even though you didn't want to. Something like that. So they know that, you're not over the past. But I'm seeing them being patient to wait for you because they really, really like you and want to be with you. Okay. Yeah, like your big break came and you have to go and tend to that, and you were with somebody who wanted all your attention on them. You wouldn't have been able to self-actualize because this other person would have been incredibly immature. Like you'd have had to deal with a whole bunch of immaturity in that relationship because they would basically be silently throwing a hissy fit, and so there would be passive aggression and being there in all these moods and you don't know why, and it's because you're not completely kissing their anus. Like you don't have, when you're doing stuff like this, accepting awards and stuff like that, and accolades. We had the Four of Wands here. Like somebody who's immature and can't handle the fact that you're successful and all this stuff because you don't have as much time. You have to do what you have to do. There's a reason you're getting this, and it's because of the work that you do. So and they're watching you move on and become successful, and they know they messed up, but they can't be anything other than what they are and their level of maturity. Watching you invest in a future that puts you on some sort of a pedestal or on a platform, or just puts you, they feel like it puts you out of their league. And emotionally and when it comes to maturity, they're absolutely correct. You're more mature than this person. This person can't handle someone who is not like the center of your universe. Like they want you to basically constantly shower out your attention on them, and you got other stuff to do. And that's why I'm saying this Emperor that I'm seeing at the bottom of this deck is more suited to you, because they understand that you need to be off going about your business, being ambitious. They like it. They like what they see in you. And but I'm seeing them being very, very patient with you. This could be somebody you're just dating. I'm not seeing where this is like, your partner. Right now you're just meeting people, talking to people, and it's almost like they can sense this. They can sense the sadness. Whomever it is, they can sense the sadness on you, and that you are defensive and protective. But they know that soon enough that, if you can get over it, they want to be the ones right there, though. And so they will continue to date you, even while you feel disconnected and you don't necessarily feel right. They will wait for you. And when you are ready, it's going to be beautiful. Okay. That's why I'm saying, that's why it was so weird. I'm like, you have a Four of Wands and a Two of Cups, but a Four of Cups, it's like you already have the potential partner you seek right in front of you. But it's just like your heart's still hurting. So it's like you really can't engage that deeply as far as attachment is concerned, because you're still healing. But once you do, you're gonna be like, wow, this is an amazing person. Especially when they withstand, and then they show that they were able to withstand you going through something like that. Them knowing that you're hung up on somebody else, and they still stuck around and waited for you because they wanted you that much. Oh, you're gonna be like even so much more enamored with this person. All right, let me get some oracle cards with this one. And today we're going to go with the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. It's funny because it's like opened up and it says endless possibilities. And that's what I'm saying. Like you have so many suitors and willing and wanting to be with you, but you're just like not necessarily feeling it. But one in particular, or maybe there could be a few, but I'm saying one in particular that is like about to be able to withstand this energy from you. Whereas other people might be like, oh, you got some, stuff going on. This person I'm seeing being able to go the distance because they see the value in you. They see your worth. All right, Spirit, clarification and or guidance. Thank you, Spirit. Clarification and or guidance. And Spirit wants you to know that it is perfectly okay for you to go slowly, okay? Because not only are you in a new phase of life, so that can make you feel a little bit off balance while you're getting accustomed to this new reality of yours, but then also you're dealing with heartbreak on top of it. And it's just a bit overwhelming. It could be overwhelming. So Spirit doesn't want you to beat yourself up. Like, you don't need to rush yourself to heal, especially not with this Emperor that I saw at the bottom of this deck, because they are willing to wait. They're patient. But congratulations to all the success that is coming into you. Like, I see you guys' career taking off. And you guys being able to have the life that you want. Okay, so congratulations for that aspect of it. And you know, congratulations for being able to bring all the boys or girls or whomever to the yard. Because you are very attractive. We have a grand symphony. Okay. And that is working together. Lots of moving parts. This is, to me right now, it's like spirit and all your team, your spiritual team, your ancestors, angels, guides are working together to help you heal your heart and get rebalanced. That's why I'm saying it's a grand symphony. It's like many parts making the whole. So remember to give thanks to all the benevolent beings that you acknowledge who help you. Let me see here. Wow, an imperfect harmony. A grand symphony that's in perfect harmony. That's that spirit is saying you're exactly where you need to be. Like, it's all working out. It is all working out. And like, most of these cards don't look like this. That's 2 cards with the horns and stuff on it. So it's just like, you're exactly where you need to be. And like I said, you may already have the person that you're supposed to, that's going to be the best for you. That's a great match for you, that will love you, and y'all will be great together in your energy. And y'all are probably hitting it off right now, and it's all nice and stuff like that, but they can just sense your guarded heart. But spirit wants you to know that it's all unfolding as it's supposed to be. Oh, look at that. See, healing the heart. See, I know what I'm talking about out here. Healing the heart. Yeah, it's all going to happen in divine timing. Don't rush it. You're exactly where you're supposed to be in your journey. And again, remember when I said, I'm like, this is actually good that it's happening right now, because it's causing you to be like more selective and more guarded. And that is actually a form of discernment. It's acting as a form of discernment. Also, it's putting up a barrier to anybody who, you know, is not supposed to be there. The one who is already in harmony with you and waiting while you're in this healing heart energy, that's going to be the one, because that is a perfect symphony. Y'all are liking each other. Y'all are engaging. It's going well. But guess what? There's the balance of, and also I'm patient enough to not rush you, and that kind of a thing. And we have Waking the Lion. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Soon it's about to pop off. Once you heal this past situation, you're going to see, like, and it's so funny because with this Waking the Lion, like in this other deck that I have, the Emperor is a lion. And so it's just like we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, okay? And then we have this Waking the Lion. So you're going to see this person for who they really are once you can come out of this. And that will happen in divine timing. And they're going to be more, you're going to feel like they're going to be more attractive to you because they were able to withstand all this and still be there. They're being very magnanimous right now because they see it. Also, it's almost like it's inspiring a protection in them. Like they want to protect you. It's turning on their protector. You know, they're not trying to prey on you while you're at your weakest. And so that's another reason why they're being patient, because that's what they should be doing. But it goes from healing the heart to waking the lion. So it's like they can see that you're weakened right now. And so that's them also protecting you, okay? As you're also protecting yourself, and you know, but they see you as a beautiful symphony that's in perfect harmony. So this is why they're willing to wait. Okay. We have a merry motive. All right. And this is all about, like, let me see here. Yeah. Remembering what you wanted. That is going to be key to getting through all this, like, the fogginess of all these emotions and feelings, is remembering what you wanted in the life that you've wanted and realizing, oh, I have it. It's like coming back to, like, get into your body and living this experience. that you've created for yourself, that you and spirit have created for you. That's your motivation, and that's going to help you heal and get through all this emotional fog here. Yeah, you might also need to do some sort of like honoring the past type of ritual, like, you know, where you plant a tree. Um, you know how they do that? Like when something ends, you plant a tree and blah, blah, blah. Like if somebody passed away, my condolences, because that could be what it is too as well. Whatever it was, you didn't want it to end and it ended. But so condolences if that happened. But it's just like honoring the past and then letting it go. And again, this is all about for you, what you're needing to remember is that you're exactly where you wanted to be and how beautiful that is, and being grateful for it. But also being gentle with yourself and taking time, you know, to heal properly. Yeah. Remembering your why, that's going to help you to release this, because eventually you are going to see that, especially the deceased thing, if somebody was deceased, that, you know, is very, you know, don't force that to fit. That'll be for a few of you, because for a majority of you, this person was not for you in this cycle of your life, and it's about recognizing that and then allowing them to go. That's also what's going to heal you, because for a majority of you, this was a person who just could not handle you becoming who you are, becoming somebody who, like I said, they feel like now you're going to be outshining them and being out of their league. And it's about recognizing that, because right now you're just focused on the loss and the hurt of it and like wishing that y'all were together. But once the emotional fog, once you get into a state of just honoring what has happened, you will realize that, wow, I really don't need somebody like that in my life. Especially when you're with this merry motive, when you're remembering your why. Oh, I left that situation behind so I can go pursue my dreams. And when you're living in your dreams, and while you're loving every aspect of living in your dreams, that is going to help you to heal and let this person go and be like, wow, yeah, they really weren't right. That's what's really going to heal you. You finally realizing that they weren't right for you. All right. Okay. Staying in gratitude. See, great and full, but being compassionate with yourself, because you're still healing. You're in the in-between phase. You're, you know, not completely healed, but like it's all for the royal you to shine through. That's why this happened. So that's going to take time. But like I said, so Spirit wants you to know that everything is working out in your favor. It's working out beautifully. It's working even better than you could have ever dreamed. And you're getting everything you've ever wanted. Even the connection that you wanted is not coming in the same person, because that person couldn't handle you also achieving a certain level of success and the relationship. But it's still, the love and the relationship is still coming, just with a different person who actually can handle that. And this person is very magnanimous and very mature, because they have the capacity to be patient with you while you're healing, not rush you or then run off. They can recognize something very, very good when they see it. And you're going to be very, very happy once you have healed. Like I said, it's going to make them even more attractive once you get over this slump, you know. All right, so hang in there, collective. Like, enjoy your beautiful life. Enjoy all of the rewards and the success that you're achieving. And just continue to be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself that time and love on this new person. Love on them when you're ready. Love on them, because they will have earned it. All right. That is a message that I have for you all today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by this reading. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, hype this video up, and subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.